You guys, I'm so excited. Guess what? I am about to turn 30.
Mira, it's bam bam.
It's so exciting, you guys, and I will say that I did not expect this, but in my 29th year, I feel like I've reached a quarter life crisis. I don't know if that's a thing or not, but I think it is. But y'all, this is my last month in my 20s. Like, that's huge. That's a blessing. And you guys, I have so much to share with you guys. So today, I kind of just want to talk to you guys just about this transition I'm going through, going from my 20s to my 30s. And today, let's just talk about what I'm giving up in my 20s, and what I'm leaving behind in my 20s, and what I'm walking towards in my 30s. And for anyone that's listening, especially younger women, my younger sisters, this is really for you, because I want to share what I've learned in my 20s. And if I had someone that would sit down with me and tell me, okay, A, B, and C, and this is what I learned, and this is what you shouldn't do, or you should, think about this, or whatever. I'm going to share like those topics and those points, because it was a lot. But I wouldn't change anything from the world. My two best friends and my niece are planning a surprise 30th birthday for me, because all I've been doing is grinding and working on my goals and trying to get my YouTube page up and started. And so they love me so much that they're doing a surprise birthday for me. And so today, after I do this vlog, I'm going to go look for a birthday dress. But it's a part of a celebration, because this is a huge deal. This is my 30s. I've learned so much in my 20s, and the 20s was a journey, to be honest. I wouldn't change any of it, but it was a journey. And the first thing that I would say that I'm leaving behind in my 20s is self-doubt. I felt like a lot of my 20s I spent doubting myself, subconsciously, because my parents always taught me to believe in myself, and I did that. I aimed for the sky, the stars, but I realized that there was a lot of things that I doubted in myself. And that's a big deal, because we can do that subconsciously. And in a lot of my videos, I talk about acknowledgement and affirmations and prayer. If you do that every day, you start realizing the areas that you lack in. And for me, sometimes I can lack confidence in like what I can do and the things that I can accomplish. I realized in my 20s, I hesitated a lot. I would hesitate to do something or move forward in something, or reach out for a goal. I hesitated, started my YouTube page. And we're not going to do that in our 30s. Or I'm not going to do that in my 30s. Because I realized that kind of held me back a little bit. And I don't want to live like that. I want to be fearless and just conquer and just, go for it. If I sink, I sink. That's the worst that can happen. The only way from there is just to go up. So that's a huge deal. For some weird reason, my 29s, I feel like I had a quarter life crisis. I started feeling all of this amount of pressure as far as starting a family and marriage and buying a house, and comparing myself to my peers and other people my age, that's in their 30s. And it was just a lot of pressure just for being a woman at that. And I had to sit back and really just relax, because this is one of the things I'm leaving behind in my 20s, and that's comparison, in an unhealthy way. I do believe in a little bit of competition, but as far as comparison, like, I don't want to compare myself to degrade myself, or to feel like I always have to go from point A to point B. I want to enjoy going from point A to point B. I want to enjoy that in between, instead of looking at the so-called end goal, or being a successful woman. Because I am getting the question a lot, like, oh, like, are you getting married soon? Or when are you going to start having kids? Or thinking about that, and I don't want that. I want to enjoy the journey towards that. So yeah. Another thing that I'm leaving behind in my 20s, and this is for all of my young sisters that's listening, y'all, I'm no longer dating off of hope. No. I had to learn the hard way, you guys, but I'm no longer dating hope. And I realized that in my 20s, this is a moment of honesty and transparency. I dated a lot of hope. like just hoping that, oh, I hope it's gonna work out, or it will work out, or he will change, or this can be something great. Instead of looking at what it is, I was constantly kept looking at what it could be. And I feel like it wasn't a waste of time, it was a lot of learning, but I could have given my attention and energy towards more important things, or not towards the wrong men. And so this is for anybody. When you're dating, don't date off of hope. And I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to date off of hope. I'm going to look at what is, and what exists in my soft and feminine energy. Because when you date off of hope, when we want things, when we're hoping for something, we're constantly trying to grab it. We're constantly trying to achieve it and, obtain it. And that brings out another side of us. It brings out another side of me. Just grabbing for something that's not there. And that's the harsh truth. And you realize that there's always something better and something more beautiful and someone better. But I can't see that, because in my mind, I already had somebody that was perfect and better and greater. And I couldn't see past that, because I was dating hope. I was dating potential. I was dating like what could be versus what is. How is this person treating me? How is this man like pouring into me? Is he even pouring into me? And y'all, it's a moment of transparency. I don't mind sharing it with you guys because it is very important. Just don't date hope. That's what I'm leaving all of that behind too. Okay. Being unorganized. I'm leaving behind being unorganized, because in order to have this successful lifestyle that I'm obtaining towards my 30s, I have to be organized. And I'm not the most organized person. I can be messy. And I tried to clean my room, and my mom taught me better than that. I tried to clean my room. I tried to be on top of adulting, and making a schedule and everything. But I honestly want to just leave being unorganized and all that clutter in my 20s and being more organized in my 30s and making time just to do that, because that's very important. And I believe that the stepping stone to do what I want to do, to help me achieve and reach to where I want to go. Because to be honest, success is not motivation. You can't achieve it by motivation. You achieve it by consistency. And organization is a form of consistency. So I want to leave that behind. So something else I'm leaving behind in my 20s, I realized that the 20s kind of shook me a little bit. Like, I changed. And no one can really prepare you for it. And it is a beautiful season, you guys. But I definitely went through a lot of dark times trying to find myself. And that's mainly because I moved out here on my own, with no friends or family. And I kind of had to figure out who I was and what I'm doing. And my aunt said something very important one day. And she was like, yeah, everybody talks about being independent and being a woman and being happy. But no one talks about those days and nights when you're just sitting in the corner crying for no reason, or you're depressed or scared. And she was right, because for some weird reason in our 20s, and I think it's because of social media and dating and the pressure of being a woman and the pressure of figuring out who we are versus what everybody else wants us to be, you change, you go through different seasons. And you're not prepared for that. And it's something you have to go through. But I want to do a better job at handling and tackling those seasons. And if you watch and listen to some of my previous videos, I talk about that. I talk about how to handle those seasons and how to acknowledge yourself and how to exist. And so I want to focus on that and just owning and embracing those low seasons. I just watched a video the other day that talked about when you're feeling low, just understand that everything comes and goes, even emotions. So just how you're feeling low, that emotion is going to go one day, because, the day before you was probably feeling happy, and that emotion came and then it went. Well, guess what? Same with the sadness, same with the depression, same with the anxiety. It comes and go. And so for me, I want to leave behind all of that, just stressing and having anxiety. And I just want to exist and be in the moment. I'm also going to leave behind any toxic relationships, whether that's friends or men, anybody. I want to value myself more in my 30s. And this is a hard lesson I had to learn, And even though as much as my mom tried to prepare me, not everybody has your back and not everybody has your best interest, even mentors. And I'm a very kind, sweet, nurturing person, but I had to learn how to just cut people off and be a little bit cutthroat and not to be in environments that's making me sad. So no longer will I be in spaces where I feel uncomfortable or unwanted or undesired. And that's dating, and that's friendships, that's mentorships, any type of relationships, any type of space or environment. I no longer want to put myself in that space. If I feel any amount of distrust or discomfort or like I'm not unwanted in this space, I'm going to pack up and leave. And when I say pack up and leave, I mean out of sight and out of mind. So whatever it is, I'm no longer going to allow that substance to have access to me. And no longer do I want access to that. I don't want to see it. I don't want to talk to it. I don't want to, be with it. Whatever it is, it can be a person or a thing or a season. But I'm no longer going to be pouring into that. There's so many other people that deserves my love and my attention, and I'm going to give that to them. And I'm going to work on being a better friend and person towards them. But that's something I'm leaving behind. Something else I'm leaving behind in my 20s, God forgive me, I'm sorry, being distant from God. And I know that's easier said than done. I went through seasons in my 20s where I was all for God, and then I would kind of die down a little bit and just go off on my own understanding and get anxiety on certain things. But I made it to my 30s. I'm 1 month out, and He's brought me just this far and helped me survive all of my seasons. You guys, that's true love, right? And so I want to work on my relationship with Him even more. And although I had a pretty solid relationship with Him in my 20s, I want to take it even further and even deeper. I no longer want to hurt Him and turn my back away from Him when I try to lean on my own understanding. I want to trust Him more. But yeah, so those are some of the things I'm leaving behind in my 20s. Now, let's talk about my 30s, you guys. I have goals and dreams, and I'm so excited. I feel like I'm being called to an even higher level, which I've always felt. But just to get on here and share with you guys, especially for my younger sisters, I want to pour into you so much. And in order for me to do that, I gotta walk it how I talk it, right? What I talk to you guys about, I'll always be honest. But in my 30s, let's just manifest and speak it. I want to be successful as far as content creation, and I want to be successful as far as my confidence. And I also want to be successful as an architect. And that's where the name Brooke the Architect comes from, because I am an aspiring architect and I'm studying for my exams right now. I passed 2 and I have to pass 4 more. They're kicking my butt, but it's okay because failure is all a part of it. But in my 30s, I'm walking towards getting my architecture license, and I'm walking towards being a designer in my firm and in my office. And I have good news to share, you guys. I just found out the other day that with all the hard work I've been putting in and the consistency and dedication, that the next project I'm working on at my architecture firm, I'm going to be the designer of the project. Y'all, I am so excited, you guys. I have been asking, to the point of begging my firm, you guys, I want to be a designer, a project designer. That's all I want to do. And this project just so happens to be in New Orleans, my hometown. And so I get to design it, you guys. And so, as I mentioned, what I'm leaving behind in my 20s, self-doubt and hesitation, leaving that behind. I want to move full force and have confidence. Remember, God led me here, and Brooke, I have to be confident. I have to go after this, and I'm so excited, you guys. I prayed for this, and as a young child, I've always dreamt of this. This is huge. And so in my 30s, I want to become a more confident designer in architecture. In my 30s, I also want to walk towards just having healthy relationships, and that's with a man, and friendships and mentorships. So actually making time out for the people I care about and the people that I love. I'm speaking it. This is manifestation, but I want to be surrounded by people that I love and they love me. and we pour into each other, and I never have to question if they love me or not. In my 30s, I really want to live in a high rise. And this is funny because I'm gonna come back. We all are gonna come back to this video, and if you want to manifest this, you manifest this too. But we are gonna live in high rises. And in my 20s, I used to doubt. Like, I used to think like, oh, it must be nice to live in something like that. In my 30s, it's gonna happen. I'm gonna live in a high rise. I'm the type of person. I am the ultimate viber. Like, I like to sit and exist, and I can just see myself in the high rise and watching the sun set and rise, the city waking up and going to sleep, and just existing and being in the moment, drinking my coffee or my tea, or just sitting there. And that is true happiness for me, just existing. And you know what? That's happening in my 30s, and I'm speaking it and I'm praying for it. In my 30s, I'm also working towards being a content creator and pouring into you guys as much as I can and taking you guys on this beautiful journey. And to be honest, I still don't know why I'm being called to this platform, but you guys, like, I have so much to share and so much I want to learn from you guys too, and we're gonna figure it out together. But for those of you who are here right now, thank you. I really do appreciate you guys so much. And look, we are all gonna elevate and manifest, and a part of me feel the passion to pour into that and help you guys get there too. And we're gonna get there together. And so whatever season you're in, like for me, I'm going to my 30s. For you, you're elevating. We're going to get there. And I'm taking you guys on this journey every step of the way. But in my 30s, I'm walking towards releasing the pressure of social norms towards being a woman. Being 30, turning 30, you have all this pressure of marriage and kids and houses and finances and looking a certain type of way. But for me, all of that stuff will come at the right time. And I really have to work on just breathing and trusting and being in the moment and enjoying whatever season I'm in. To be honest, I want to be able to pour into my husband and my boyfriend and my friends, all the things I've learned in my 20s and my 30s. And so I can't do that if I'm stressing all the time and having anxiety. In my 30s, I want to walk towards traveling more. In my 20s, I've been grinding so much. My head's been down, and I've traveled a bit overseas. I want to travel more, you guys. I want to see the world, and I want you guys to see the world too. And I want you guys to see that our world is so much bigger than the bubble that we live in. And so I'm gonna take you guys with me on that journey. We're gonna see the world and experience the culture and experience the people of the culture. In my 30s, I'm walking towards that life to where when I wake up in the morning, I'm crying and I'm thanking God because I'm so happy. And I'm just in disbelief that a world like this existed. I've been watching so many social media creators and content creators and vloggers and mentors, and a lot of them say that they wake up in the morning crying and in disbelief because of the life that they have, the life that they built, the life that God has given them because they took the leap. And you know what? At this moment, I'm praying for that, not just for me, but for all of you guys. And it's out there, and we just have to get that. It's big, you guys. I'm turning 30. So today, to celebrate that, I'm taking you guys to, I think, Nordstrom. I'm taking you guys to North Park Mall in Dallas, and I'm going to go shopping for a birthday dress. And like I said, my niece and my best friends are planning a surprise birthday for me, so I need to go find a dress. See, I'm trying to be organized. I can be organized while shopping. Shop a month ahead. I'm so excited. But I'm about to go search for a dress, and I'm gonna take you guys with me, and let's see what I can find. But I really love House of CB, and that's in Nordstrom, if I'm right. Yeah, that's in Nordstrom. So let's go find some dresses. But you guys, yes, I love you guys. Let's go. Okay, before we go, I forgot. You guys know I love giving you guys affirmations, and so I almost forgot about you guys. I'm sorry. But affirmation time. We are going to affirm that we are going to live successful, happy lives no matter what season we're in. We are going to be completely and passionately happy and in love with ourselves. And every season we go through, we're going to learn from it. But also, we're going to have grace with ourselves. We're going to forgive ourselves for the past and forgive ourselves for the mistakes that we have made and the misunderstandings. And we're going to use that to learn from them and love ourselves and be more patient with ourselves. But we are going to have this successful, happy life, free from our past, free from the trauma, free from the pain, and moving on towards a passionately selfish love that we have for ourselves and happiness. And we're going to be waking up in the morning crying because we're so happy. We're so happy. And that's the affirmation for this video. So okay, let's do an outfit check, you guys. Some of you guys probably already seen this top. It's from Shein. All season, you guys. So let me show y'all. It's just casual, but ooh, I ripped my pants over. And I'm probably gonna wear heels today just because I feel like it. Like, I'm a grown woman now. I'm 29. I'm about to be 30. I'm wearing heels. One more thing. I was debating. Ouch. Okay, one more thing. I was debating if I should tell you guys this, but I promise you guys transparency and honesty, manifesting, and we're gonna come back to this video one day. But I really, in my 30s, I want to walk towards a successful, passionate, out of this world love and relationship. And I'm gonna say this here, and then I'm not gonna think about it. I'm just gonna say it and speak it and not have anxiety. But I want to experience that type of love, that passionate, out of this world, ground shaking love in relationship, in a healthy relationship where we can communicate and just travel the world and go on dates and fall in love. For me, the goal is not so much marriage right now because I want to enjoy getting there, and I want to enjoy, honestly, allowing love to come into my life. And in my 20s, like I said, I poured in to hope, therefore pouring into the wrong men. And there's no hate, bitterness, ill will towards any of my past relationships. It's all love. Like, I love each and every one of them. They all have a special place in my little heart. But in my 30s, I'm walking towards that successful, passionate, out of this world relationship, and I'm speaking it. And if it's something that you desire to, I'm speaking that for you as well. In whichever season you're walking into, we're all going to experience that in its own time, though, right? And so that's why I'm just gonna speak it here. I'll be honest with you guys, because I was slick about to just not say this, but I'm gonna be transparent. Like, I've never experienced that passionate, healthy relationship, and that's what I've been working towards, you know? It's gonna happen in my 30s. It's gonna happen. So stay tuned for that. Okay, I love y'all. Okay, guys, we're here. So this actually is really cute. Okay, this is the first dress, you guys, and I will say I actually really like this one. I didn't think it would be this cute. Stop laughing, Shadi. Yeah, look at the curves. Yo, how's the CB, y'all? Let me know what y'all think. And also look at the sleeves too. Okay, you guys, this is the second dress. I tried on the black one, didn't like the black. But this one, I feel 30, sexy. Yeah, it's so cute. Oh my gosh. Let me know what y'all think. I like how simple and sleek it is. Okay, guys, third dress or fourth, I don't know. But this one's different. Look at the color, y'all. I usually don't wear two dresses because I don't have like the hips but I do like how different this one is in the color. This is nice. Oh, this is the manager, Sade's, and I think Mila too. This is their favorite one so far. The color, and my birthday's in November, so it's gonna be a splash of color. Okay, so my friends are going to go find me some other dresses. So we're gonna see. I think we found like the top 3. Yes. Y'all can come in. Okay. They're back. Oh my god. Ooh, okay. Okay, you guys, out of all of them, I think I like this one, y'all. It looks better in person. I shouldn't say that, but look at the back. This looks like a 30-year dress, yo. I feel like a grown, sexy woman. I actually like it. Look at that leg. Okay, we're gonna see. Hey you guys, okay, so don't make me laugh, okay. Hey you guys, okay, so I found a few candidates, a few good dresses. I'm probably still gonna search around some more, but I think I got some ideas in mind, but I won't share until my birthday. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you for watching this video, and I hope it helped for any of you that's younger, my younger sisters. I hope this video helped you. And all my girlies that's turning 30 and above, like, this is our season, so we definitely gonna walk towards the things that we manifest and pray for, and we're gonna be happy. So, but yes, thank you for watching. Stay tuned, and as always, stay happy, healthy, and blessed. You are loved, and I love you. So let's go get it. All right. Chanel, I'm turning 30. And you're 3 years old, Chanel? I kept you alive for 3 years.